Hey, Happy New Year's, everybody. Well, it's cold out. Winter's when most of us work on our projects. We spend our summers out, running around with the kids on the boat, the bikes, and the ATVs and stuff, the car shows. So this is what when we work on our junk. I got a mess to clean up. Unlike those big money shows where those guys, go frame to frame and don't have to clean up, I have to clean up. It's hard to get a 12-year-old boy out of bed in the morning, so guess who gets to clean up? This guy. Brought the old parts truck back in here. We need to get some stuff off. I sold some parts on Facebook Marketplace, which sometimes is pretty good, and sometimes the people you meet are not so good. We'll talk about that later. Hey, while I clean up my mess and make it look like nothing ever really happens here, you guys can go ahead and watch the latest episode of Nibby's Garage. Hey, what's cracking, everybody? Working on the C10 today. Brought in this donor truck. We're going to get some leaf springs off of this thing. We're going to steal them to put them on the four-wheel drive. The leaf springs are usually pretty close. The leaf spring brackets are different on two-wheel drive than they are for. And whether they're half ton, three-quarter ton, 1 ton, depends on how many leaves there are and the curvature of the leaves. These are longer than what's on the four-wheel drive, but they're close enough. We measured them. We looked at the bow. They're pretty close. So we're going to kite some of these off of here from that truck. We're going to get at it. wouldn't you just cut the old bolts off? Why not just throw everything away? Just buy all new. Get your magic wallet out. Let the fairies that hang out with your 20s and 100s fly you new parts in. It's just that easy. Why would you even worry about tearing everything apart? Well, I got a boy, that's his truck. And even though he's not going to be with me every step of the way, I like it the fact that he looks at me and says, Dad, did you take all those bolts out? Yeah. Yep. I heated the ones out I couldn't get, tore it all apart. There always comes a time when you're putting something together and you lose a nut. You lose one bolt. You can't find, I cut that U-bolt or that it broke. I save everything until I'm done. Once I'm done, yeah, I throw stuff in a junk car, nuts, bolts, the whole cans, and off they go. But I don't throw anything away while I'm building something, especially on these square bodies. Stuff's getting so expensive. What's a set of U-bolts cost nowadays? When I was younger, you could buy a set of U-bolts for like $50. Run up to Penn Public in Altoona, $50 brand new, however long you want them, here's your nuts to buy. It's not that cheap anymore. It's not that easy. I've heard a lot of people say, well, you shouldn't reuse your U-bolts. You shouldn't reuse anything. You should always buy all new. That's great. I understand, yes. If you've got thousands of dollars and you just want to burn it and you have nothing else to do with it, that's fine. Go buy all new. I commend those guys that buy new. I love looking at stuff that's restored perfectly. I think it's great. I don't restore stuff perfectly. I like to have toys. I like to have fun. My Grand Prix over there in the corner is not perfect. It's far from perfect. But boy, oh boy, do I love driving it. My boy's truck, when we're done, it isn't going to be perfect. There's going to be flaws in the paint. There's going to be flaws in the interior. And everything underneath isn't going to be new. But I'll tell you what, he's going to have a lot of fun driving it. He's going to get a lot of looks from driving it too. It's part of the passion, part of why I do it. I love tearing things apart. I love being able to put them back together. I save all the parts till I'm done. And then, if I don't need them, I pitch them. So I'm going to go ahead and heat these other nuts off, get them off. And then we're going to jack this thing up and we're going to split the center bolts and steal some leaf springs off of it. Like I said, you reuse what you can. Stuff's expensive, man. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You try to buy the square body parts, you can't afford them. I really looked into this truck years ago for $500. Had a good bet on it. Cab's decent. We're going to use the cab later. Got a good hitch on it. So we're going to I already took the bumper off. Bumper's okay, probably for a driver. I probably wouldn't put it on a resto, but it's good for a driver. The hitch, though, we're going to take the hitch off, probably wire brush it and paint it. I know the big money guys are like, oh, we're gonna have it sandblasted and powder coated. Well, welcome to the Yingling Light home garage with my wallet and my income. This is what we do. We take parts off, we reuse what we can, and we get to drive stuff. Pretty awesome, huh? Clean up some of our mess, and we'll get to putting these leaf springs under that truck.